Hey there, thrill seekers and mystery enthusiasts. Welcome to Thriving Ticks, your go-to destination for gripping stories, spine-chilling adventures, and everything mysterious in between. I'm thrilled to have you join our community. If you love diving into the unknown, exploring the supernatural, and experiencing tales that send shivers down your spine, you're in the right place. Each video here is crafted to take you on a thrilling journey, whether it's uncovering ancient secrets, encountering the paranormal, or delving into the mysteries of the world. Today, we brought you a unique story called Megaplex Mall. The Megaplex Mall, a colossal structure of glass and steel, loomed over the city like a modern-day colossus. Inside its vast corridors, a quartet of friends embarked on a shopping adventure, each with their distinct personalities. Emily, the fashionista, was drawn to the allure of high-end boutiques. Her eyes sparkled as she navigated the sea of mannequins and designer displays, each store a treasure trove of style. Jake, the tech enthusiast, strode purposefully toward the electronic wonderland, eager to explore the latest gadgets. Sarah, the fitness fanatic, eyed the sports store with determination, her eyes scanning the array of athletic gear. Meanwhile, Leo, the thrill seeker, couldn't wait to immerse himself in the virtual reality gaming zone, a realm of adventure awaiting. After hours of indulging their individual interests, the group converged at the bustling food court. Bags in hand, they shared tales of their shopping conquests, Emily flaunting her latest fashion finds, Jake proudly displaying his tech gadgets, and Sarah showcasing her sports gear. Leo, ever the showman, regaled them with tales of his virtual exploits. Their next destination was the washroom, a mundane necessity that would plunge them into a nightmarish ordeal. The restroom, with its sterile atmosphere, provided a brief respite from the sensory overload of the mall. As they exited, a strange tension hung in the air, and Leo's keen intuition sensed something amiss. The once lively mall had transformed into a chaotic battleground. Echoes of screams reverberated through the halls as werewolf-like creatures attacked unsuspecting shoppers. Panic set in, and the group found themselves running in different directions. In the midst of the chaos, Leo, realizing the urgency, took charge. Emily's resourcefulness, Jake's tech-savvy skills, and Sarah's athletic prowess became their saving grace. Emily, quick-thinking, guided them through hidden passages to avoid direct confrontations. Jake's knowledge of the mall's layout, coupled with his hacking skills, allowed them to stay one step ahead of the supernatural threat. Sarah's physical agility ensured they navigated obstacles with ease, her quick reflexes preventing them from becoming prey. Despite the chaos, the group's unique personalities became their strength. In a tense moment, the friends reunited in a dimly lit corridor, panting and wide-eyed. The distant screams served as a haunting reminder of the danger that lurked around every corner. Furry's decision was clear. They needed to reach the main floor entrance to escape the nightmare within the mall. Little did they know that their journey was just beginning, and the creatures, few but relentless, continued to shadow their every move. As they pressed on, the twists and turns of the mall unveiled new challenges, and the bond between the friends grew stronger in the face of the unknown horrors that awaited them. The reunited trio, hearts pounding, navigated through the labyrinthine halls of the Megaplex Mall. The once familiar stores and corridors now seemed like an otherworldly maze, each step echoing with the distant howls of the pursuing creatures. Emily's quick thinking and knowledge of fashion boutiques, Jake's tech-savvy skills, and Sarah's athleticism became their compass, guiding them toward the main floor entrance. As they moved cautiously, a realization struck them. The creatures seemed to be deliberately hurting them, orchestrating the pursuit with an uncanny intelligence. It was as if the mall itself had become a living entity, its dark corners conspiring against the intruders. Emily, always perceptive, noticed a pattern in the creatures' movements. They were avoiding certain areas, steering the trio toward a specific path. Jake, analyzing the situation, hypothesized that the creatures were protecting something within the mall, a hidden core that held the key to their otherworldly existence. Their journey took an unexpected turn as they stumbled upon an abandoned security room. Jake, with a glint of excitement in his eyes, seized the opportunity to access the mall's surveillance system. The screens flickered to life, revealing a map of the mall overlaid with red blips representing the creature's movements. In a moment of revelation, Jake uncovered a secret room deep within the mall, a place untouched by the chaos. It seemed to radiate an eerie energy, the epicenter of the supernatural disturbance. The friends realized that reaching this room might be their only chance to unravel the mystery and escape the mall unscathed. Guided by the information from the surveillance room, they weaved through service corridors and hidden passages, narrowly avoiding the creatures that lurked in the shadows. The path was treacherous, testing their bonds of friendship and resilience. Yet each member of the trio drew strength from the others, a symbiotic alliance in the face of the unknown. Finally, after a series of heart-stopping encounters, they stood before the entrance to the secret room. The air hung heavy with anticipation as they exchanged wary glances. Whatever lay beyond that door held the answers to the supernatural nightmare that had befallen them. With a collective breath, they entered the room, greeted by an otherworldly spectacle. Ancient symbols adorned the walls, pulsating with an ethereal glow. In the center of the room, a pedestal held a mysterious artifact. The source of the mall's mystical power, it seemed to resonate with an energy that transcended the boundaries of the mortal realm. As the trio cautiously approached the artifact, a voice echoed through the chamber. It was a spectral whisper recounting tales of an ancient pact and the creatures that guarded the balance between worlds. The friends, captivated by the spectral narration, began to comprehend the magnitude of the situation. The mall, built upon sacred grounds, had unwittingly disrupted the delicate equilibrium. The artifact, a conduit between realms, had been disturbed by the mall's expansion and commercialization. The creatures, bound by an age-old duty, had risen to protect the mystical core and prevent a catastrophic collapse of the cosmic balance. Realizing the gravity of their situation, the trio faced a choice: destroy the artifact and release the creatures back into the unknown, or attempt to restore the balance and pacify the supernatural forces. The decision weighed heavily on their minds as they grappled with the consequences of their actions. In a moment of unity, Emily, Jake, and Sarah chose the path of restoration. With a shared determination, they enacted a ritual to appease the ancient spirits and mend the breach between realms. The room vibrated with a surreal energy as the artifact absorbed the essence of their commitment. As the ritual reached its climax, a blinding light enveloped the trio. When it subsided, they found themselves standing in the main floor entrance of the Megaplex Mall. The air was still, the distant echoes of creatures and chaos replaced by an eerie calm. The supernatural forces that once gripped the mall had retreated, leaving only the lingering resonance of their presence. The friends, battered and weary, emerged from the mall into the early morning light. The Megaplex Mall, now devoid of its supernatural veil, stood silent and enigmatic against the city skyline. And the trio, forever changed by their ordeal, shared a solemn moment of reflection. The ancient spirits had been appeased, and the balance between worlds restored. However, as they stepped into the dawn of a new day, they couldn't shake the feeling that the Megaplex Mall still held secrets untold. Little did they know that the echoes of their journey would linger, casting a long shadow over the glossy exterior of the once haunted shopping center. As the trio emerged from the Megaplex Mall, the early morning light bathed the once turbulent scene in an eerie calm. The city skyline stood as a testament to the night's otherworldly events. Yet, just as they stepped into the dawn of a new day, a distant roar echoed in the distance. A haunting reminder that the supernatural forces might not have fully relinquished their grip on the Megaplex Mall. The friends exchanged wary glances, their unease palpable. The distant voice of a creature, a lingering testament to the unknown horrors that still dwelled within the mall's shadowy recesses, sent a shiver down their spines. As we close this chapter, know that the Megaplex Mall is not done with its tales. Stay tuned for future updates as we delve deeper into the mysteries that still echo within its haunted halls. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next chapter. Who knows what secrets await? Until then, brave souls, keep your eyes open and may your curiosity be your guide.